is the most democratic resource in the world. Every person, no matter how rich or poor, how powerful or ordinary, gets exactly 24 hours a day. The difference is not in how much time we have, but in how we use it. Think about it. Why do some people achieve incredible success while others constantly feel like they're running out of time? It's not luck. It's not magic, it's time management. And today, I want to take you on a journey, a deep and powerful journey into the art of managing your time, so you can finally stop feeling busy and start feeling productive. Because the way you use your hours is the way you shape your life. Let me ask you something. How many times have you said, "I don't have enough time"? Maybe you've said it today. Maybe you've said it yesterday. And maybe, if you're honest, you've said it hundreds of times over the years. We all feel that way. But here's a truth that most people don't realize. It's not that you don't have enough time. You already have all the time you need, 24 hours, the same as everyone else. The problem is how you use it. Think about this for a moment. Every day, we make hundreds of choices about where our time goes. Some choices are small, almost invisible. Scrolling through your phone for 10 minutes, checking emails unnecessarily, watching yet another video that doesn't inspire or teach you anything. Other choices are bigger. Procrastinating on important tasks, saying yes to things that drain your energy, or ignoring the goals that truly matter. All of these choices, little by little, steal your most precious resource, your life. Time management is not just about crossing tasks off a to-do list. It's deeper than that. It's about creating freedom. Freedom to focus on what matters most. Freedom to grow. Freedom to build the life you've always dreamed of. Because here's the truth. When you master your time, you master your life. And when you waste your time, life slips through your fingers without you even realizing it. I want you to imagine something with me. Imagine if every single day you could go to bed knowing you used your hours wisely. Knowing that you invested your time in things that make you stronger, smarter, happier, and closer to your goals. Imagine waking up every morning feeling calm, prepared, and in control, rather than rushed, stressed, and overwhelmed. That's the power of true time management. And in today's journey, I'm going to show you not just how to manage your time, but how to reclaim it, how to take control of it, and how to use it to create the life you really want. Because here's the ultimate secret. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. It's about understanding that every minute counts, and that how you spend those minutes will define the story of your life. And this story is entirely in your hands. Now that we understand why time is so precious, let's talk about the enemy, the mistakes that quietly steal our hours and leave us feeling exhausted, stressed, and behind. These are not dramatic disasters. They are small, subtle, everyday choices that add up faster than we realize. The first mistake is distraction. Distraction is everywhere. Social media, endless notifications, meaningless scrolling. You think you're taking a small break, but an hour later, you've lost precious time that could have been spent on something meaningful. Imagine what you could achieve if, instead of scrolling for an hour, you spent that time learning something new, working on your dream project, or simply reflecting on your goals. The second mistake is procrastination. We often delay important tasks, convincing ourselves that we'll do them later, but later has a way of turning into never. Procrastination isn't laziness, it's a misunderstanding of priorities. It's thinking that time is infinite, when in reality, every moment wasted is gone forever. The third mistake is overcommitting. Saying yes to everything might make you feel needed or popular, but it drains your energy and leaves you with no time for what truly matters. Learning to say no is not selfish, it's necessary for your growth, your focus, and your peace of mind. And the fourth mistake is lack of planning. Many people go through life reacting to what happens rather than creating a plan for what they want. Without a plan, your time is at the mercy of other people's priorities, emergencies, and distractions. It's like sailing without a compass. You move, you work, but you might never reach your destination. Let me give you a personal example. A few years ago, I used to spend my mornings checking emails and social media before even thinking about my goals for the day. I felt busy, but by the evening, I realized I had accomplished almost nothing important. It was frustrating, exhausting, and stressful. Once I recognized this pattern, I made a small but powerful change. I started each day with a clear plan and a list of priorities. Within weeks, my productivity skyrocketed, my stress decreased, and I felt like I finally controlled my life instead of time controlling me. These mistakes are common, but they are fixable. The first step is awareness. Once you see where your time goes and recognize the patterns that steal it, you can make intentional choices. You can eliminate distractions, stop procrastinating, set boundaries, and plan with purpose. And when you do, you don't just gain hours, you gain freedom, clarity, and the ability to create a life that matters. Now that we've uncovered the mistakes that steal our time, let's talk about the solutions, the methods, the strategies, and the habits that can transform your relationship with time. These are not quick fixes. They are powerful tools that, when practiced consistently, will allow you to reclaim your hours, focus on what matters, and create the life you truly want. The first method is prioritization. Not everything on your to-do list is equally important. The key is to identify what truly moves you closer to your goals and focus on that first. One of my favorite tools is the Eisenhower Matrix, which helps you separate urgent tasks from important ones. Urgent tasks demand attention, but important tasks lead to long-term growth. Focus on the important, even if it's not urgent. That's where real progress is made. The second method is time blocking. This is the practice of assigning specific hours of your day to specific tasks. Instead of letting your day drift, you plan it like a schedule for a meeting, but this meeting is with your own goals. For example, dedicate 2 hours in the morning to deep work, free from distractions. Then, schedule breaks, creative time, and planning sessions. Time blocking is powerful because it turns your intentions into reality. The third method is the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Small tasks, if postponed, pile up and create mental clutter. Completing them instantly frees your mind and creates momentum. The fourth method is batching similar tasks together. Instead of checking emails every few minutes, schedule a specific time to respond to them. Instead of jumping between different types of work, group similar tasks together. This reduces the energy lost in constant switching and increases focus. The fifth method is saying no. This is a critical skill for anyone who wants to take control of their time. Saying no doesn't make you rude or unhelpful. It makes you intentional. It protects your hours for the things that truly matter: your projects, your health, your growth, your relationships. Finally, the sixth method is reflection and review. At the end of each day, take 10 minutes to review what you accomplished, what you could have done better, and how you want to structure tomorrow. Reflection turns experience into wisdom. Without it, time passes, but learning doesn't. Reflection. When you combine these methods, something amazing happens. You start to see time not as a series of random hours, but as a canvas. Each hour, each minute, is a brushstroke that paints the life you're creating. And when you master these methods, you stop feeling busy all the time. You start feeling purposeful, productive, and alive. Now that we've covered the methods of time management, let's dive into the habits, the small daily practices that make these methods truly work. Because it's not enough to know what to do. You must also train yourself to do it consistently. Habits are the bridge between knowing and doing. The first habit is starting your day intentionally. Successful people don't wake up and let the day decide what happens to them. They wake up with a plan, a purpose, and a clear understanding of what matters most. Spend the first 15-30 minutes of your day setting your priorities, reviewing your goals, and visualizing what you want to accomplish. This small habit sets the tone for the entire day. The second habit is limiting distractions. Turn off notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and create a workspace that helps you focus. Even small interruptions can break your flow and cost you hours over time. Make your environment work for you, not against you. The third habit is breaking big tasks into small steps. When we look at a huge project, it can feel overwhelming, but when we divide it into manageable steps, it becomes achievable. Each small step you complete gives you momentum and confidence to keep going. The fourth habit is regular breaks. Working nonstop is not productivity. It's burnout. Use the Pomodoro technique or simply take short breaks to recharge your mind. A rested brain is faster, sharper, and more creative. The fifth habit is reflection every evening. Before you sleep, review your day. Celebrate what you accomplished. Notice where time slipped away. Adjust your plan for tomorrow. This habit builds awareness and mastery over your hours. The sixth habit is consistency over perfection. You don't have to manage your time perfectly every single day. What matters is consistent effort. Even small, repeated improvements compound over time and create extraordinary results. When you practice these habits, time starts to work for you instead of against you. You'll notice that you're calmer, more focused, and more productive. You'll have more energy for the things that matter, your dreams, your growth, and your relationships. And most importantly, you'll feel in control of your life because you are in control of your time. Remember, mastery over time is not about working harder. It's about creating habits that make your life smoother, more intentional, and more meaningful. Your hours are valuable. Treat them like the treasure they are, and you will transform your life. As we come to the end of this journey, I want you to pause for a moment and reflect. Time is the one resource that is truly yours. It cannot be borrowed, bought, or extended. Every second you spend shapes your life. Every choice you make about your time writes your story. The lessons we've covered today, recognizing the mistakes that steal your hours, applying powerful time management methods, and cultivating daily habits are not just about productivity. They are about freedom, clarity, and control. They are about creating a life where your days are meaningful, your goals are achievable, and your dreams are within reach. Remember, it's not about working harder. It's about working smarter. It's about focusing on what matters, saying no to what doesn't, and making your hours count. It's about being intentional, present, and disciplined, because when you master your time, you master your life. So I challenge you, start today. Take a small step, plan your day intentionally, block your time, or reflect on how you spend your hours. Start building habits that protect your time and your energy. Each small step compounds into massive results. Each moment you reclaim is a moment invested in your future, your dreams, and your growth. Your time is your life. Guard it, use it wisely, and create a story that you will be proud to tell. The power is in your hands and in your hours. Make them count. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope these ideas inspire you to take control of your time and, ultimately, your life. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And remember, every day is a new chance to create the life you want. See you in the next episode.